Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another YouTube video. This is going to be a strictly Bitcoin trading one once again. There's lots of indecisiveness going on in the market right now. Do you continue to short? Do you look for buys? What do you do if you're holding from lower? Do you exit your positions? Do you take your loss? Is the market going to dump completely more? Are we going to go higher? Everyone is up in speculation right now. I'm going to break this down from the technical aspect of things. Yeah, if you guys go back to my previous videos about Bitcoin, I mean, at the start of January, I've been calling for shorts. Since then, within the YouTube and the Discord, if you did not capitalize on that, we're going to see on how you can capitalize on the market now. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to tally into the video. This is going to be strictly Bitcoin. I'll go over USDT as well. My next price targets for the upcoming weeks, how I'm looking to trade this, what I'm looking for higher, what I'm looking for lower, and yeah, just overall how I'm going to attempt to, or not attempt, but overall how I'm going to take my trades via the market and what my bias is and how I'm driving that bias and so forth. With that, let's get into the video. And yeah, if you guys like it, like, comment, subscribe. It'll help the algorithm. My channel obviously isn't that big, but the value to be provided on this channel is fucking, like, it's very valuable to my eyes. But yeah, with that being said, let's get to the video. Should be transitioned here just fine. Now I have gone ahead and I've updated my levels very locally now. And I've done my daily levels and stuff like that. If you're not familiar with my level system, go back and watch the horizontal video. If I know how to do a pop-up on YouTube, I'll pop the video up here. If not, just go back and find it. There's not too many videos. But yeah, so basically looking at Bitcoin now, obviously we've just hit fucking 60K, which is fucking madness. But obviously you got to plan, prepare, regardless of where the market's at right now. You can't, it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? We're still going to be trading. We've got to look for what's next. And yeah, so I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to start with USDT just to go over some few small things here. So I mean, obviously I was mentioning for higher price targets on USDT, which was leaning towards my bias for shorts. Obviously we've seen a drastic move to the upside on USDT, coming right into my price targets as mentioned, the 8%. Yeah, if we capitalize on that within the Discord, I have fully closed out of every single short position that I am in. I am not actually currently in anything. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm long from the low because I'm not. But so what we're going to be essentially looking at now, obviously we're at range high on USDT. So with that, this to me, more or less, I am going to be targeting for the downside. But that's not to mean that upside is still not probable. And we have to figure out which levels and which zones we can be trading this off of to look for our next trading bias. And now USDT, I do not go into more lower time frames. I look at this from a 4-hour standpoint and higher due to the fact that it's just driving my bias one way. So if I see a bullish type of structure on USDT and I see that we're trading with the bullish market, that is the market that I am trading. And in the sense of USDT being good for higher, that means Bitcoin is good for lower on the higher time frames. And then I base the entries via different confluences, but never below the 4-hour time frame. So right now, obviously we're trading between 786, 618, 7.2%, and 8.2%. What's next? It's tough. I mean, we're going to remain patient, see what happens. Obviously, we have some local support sitting around here at 618 and 7.2% that we could see a possible move back up, maybe coming back towards 786, and then getting that move down or even getting that breakout to the upside. Okay? Just due to the fact that we are at such range highs and we just seen a swing failure pattern from our previous high. For me, I'm going to target more shorts just due to the fact that this is a range high. This locally, sure, you could look for this for a move to go upwards and then another local move to the downside on BTC. But overall, I am going to be targeting for some bigger buys due to the fact that I do see this coming down lower. So now if we are to come into the 786, giving us a small move to the downside again on BTC, I'd then look at BTC to see if we're coming into some sort of support, to then look to take the buy as this is coming into resistance, to then take this down to possible price targets, such as the 5.9% over the next few weeks here, and then maybe seeing that continuation of price back to the upside. And or we come into the 618 and we find this as support, and that's kind of just how it'll play out. And one second, clear this all out. Yeah, so I'm leaving. I don't really care which way the market goes. Like, I mean, obviously everyone wants it to go up for sure, make everyone some money. But for me, we're trading. We're shorting the law, or we're shorting the highs. We're longing the lows. It doesn't really matter. We can make money from the market going down via the market going up. But right now, so I'm going to set some alerts on the 786, and this is more of a higher time frame. Like, obviously, I am targeting for, like I just said, the 5.9%. My invalidation for that will be a flip of this 8.2%. So if we do lose this zone as resistance and start flipping it to support on a more local time frame, or maybe even a higher time frame, sure, that's my invalidation for that setup, and I will be wrong. As of right now, that's not the case, and yeah. So 618 as well, that's also a level that we could be looking for a small reaction back towards my bigger area of resistance, and or we lose the 618 and we continue that move for lower, getting higher prices on Bitcoin. That's basically it. I mean, USDT is very bland, and you're just trading with market structure price action. You're looking for confluences where on BTC you can go into a little bit more depth and take a little bit more in depth of a trade. So now we're going to go over and take a look at Bitcoin. As I've just mentioned to you guys, that I am looking for lower prices on USDT. That does not mean I can't look for an intraday short across Bitcoin. Okay, let's take a look here on the weekly time frame. We do have an imbalance that we have just got this weekly candle close. For me, I see this, and I see this wick off as we are going to come back down and fill this. Does it have to be filled? No. Will it probably be filled? Probably. But so that's one confluence I'm looking at right now for the downside. That obviously I just let you know that I am looking for shorts, which would have been buys, but this could be a local short that we could get while this gets a retest into our area of resistance to then strike on our buy position within Bitcoin. Okay, so now let's break this down to a more local time frame here. Alrighty. Okay, now local range, we are trading between 72.2 and 59.8. We'll call it 60,000 and call it 72.2. That's what we're gonna call it. We have no real change in MS right now, which for me, I mean, I'm still going to look for shorts off this in this local area right now, due to the fact that we do have this ascending type price action coming into an area of resistance, and I just to let you know about that weekly imbalance. And for me, I feel like there's a lot of people right now that are like very there's a lot of speculation going in the markets right now, and I don't really base my trades off of fundamental and news. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Everything is technical, and if you can argue me why it's not, I'm open to listen, but everything has a technical aspect to it, and everything can be traded via technical, even with the news. So with that, I'm currently going to be looking for possible shorts off swing failure pattern and or loss of this daily around 69,000. I mean, if I can get in a short position back down, we'll say something in the realm ballpark of this. So if we do initiate a high found here, I will then pull the Fibonacci from low to high, and say the high is found just in here, just for number case, because it hasn't been found yet. But I then pull this from here to here. Now giving us, as you can see, my TP, because I mean, I just kind of know how my charts are. But now we are into my area of the 618, 705, and the daily. Like, this would be my price target for this move to the downside if given. If we do get to the move to the upside right here, I personally will not be catching this breakout, just due to the fact that we are at local highs, and I short highs and I long lows, and that's how you make money. But you have to make the best decision on if it's the smartest decision you can make in the market right now. So at the moment, no, I wouldn't buy this. If we maybe saw a retest of the daily of 69.2, we're still holding this continuation of higher highs, higher lows, then maybe, yes, we could see that continuation up. But is this more likely to come down right now, due to the fact that there's probably a lot of people over leveraged in some buys right now, and I mean, a lot of money was wiped out of the market, and I don't think the market's just gonna fucking head straight back up towards where we just came from. Not that I'm not telling you it's not gonna go back up, but based off of this right now, like I said, there's two positions we're looking for. 69.2 for the continuation to the upside with the bullish market. Swing failure pattern shorts back down to our local areas of support to then take on bigger buys for looking for the breakout towards the upside. Okay, and there's multiple different. So for me right now, let's just get rid of these levels. Just a quick broad drawing here. So obviously you can see this would be resistance, resistance, flip to support, held as support, lost, okay? What are we gonna look for now? And if we put the levels back on, there is an extreme amount of confluence towards the upside here. What I do wanna see on the higher time frames is either A, we're gonna come back up into these 88,000 price targets, 89,000 price targets, and this could be a major, major short position to continue of the bearish market. Obviously, we have found a high. We have swept the previous fucking major time frame low, which is changing the MS structure. Still with these continuous lower agents or continuous lower highs. Sorry. Now coming into this daily over the next couple days, couple weeks here, this is going to be a key level because if we do start to trade below this, this is going to be a big area for me to look for shorts. But I will be targeting shorts towards new lows, due to the fact we're trading with market structure. That is how you're looking. Or we come into, we're in some buy positions. We come into these targets. We're not letting go. We actually see acceptance back within 89,000, flipping it to support. Maybe right here we can catch another buy position. And as you can see, I'm open for both scenarios when we come into levels. I'm not just open for one. Like I really don't give a fuck. And this is how you're going to become a successful trader. You don't give a fuck what the market does. You're just trading the market as it gives. And like for me to show you this, what I'm doing right now, like this is just all, like obviously I know I know exactly what I'm looking at. I don't even need to draw. Like I can fucking see my levels without my levels. I've been doing this for 6 years. I understand how Bitcoin moves. I understand how it works, and I understand you got to be patient. Pardon my language. You got to be patient. Patience pays in this market. As long as you're not chasing and you're not rushing and you're looking for the strongest confluence entry and you're actually understanding how price action and market structure is affecting the market and the bigger time frame moves on when you're coming into a larger area of support or you're in a local area of support or a local area of resistance. Like there's different varieties of everything you have to take into account. It's not just we came into the low, let's buy, it's going to come up to 89,000. No, that's it's not probable, and it's just not likely to make money within the market trading that way unless you have just stupid capital and you don't care about losing. But unfortunately, I do care about losing because I like winning. So I mean, basically that's kind of wraps things, like not wraps things up, but like it kind of just gives you the perspective on how I'm viewing to trade this market. Like a lot of people are concerned right now. They're worried. They don't know what's going on. For me, I'm just chilling, fucking waiting for the next trade opportunity to present itself. For me, if I'm going to DCA in, or if you're like more of a spot trader, whatever. Yeah, this is an entry. This is sure. This is our 2-year low. We haven't been this low in 2 years. This is a decent spot to dollar cost average in, but that's if you know what you're doing, because this market still can come lower. So you could buy here, maybe take it to 88,000, exit your position for some profits. You get that move down, now you're buying again, or you're fine with buying here, and even if it comes a little bit lower, you're okay with taking a hit for the long-term game. You have to think about what your investment strategy is and how you're looking to invest into Bitcoin. If you're putting $10,000 into Bitcoin here, you're not going to get rich. That's not probable. If you're leverage trading, you're not going to get rich either. It's just not probable. You got to think of strategies that work long-term, short-term, whatever it is. And so with that, I am leaning towards shorts at the moment. Locally, now this is more intraday, like this is going to happen today, tomorrow, throughout the week here. If you're coming back and watching this video, maybe during later next week or whatever, I'm looking for bigger buys from an area of support, right? Obviously, we found this low. We have that imbalance. I'd like to put in some sort of range between here, trading either shorts from high, range, or longs from low. If we can get in our long from low, catch the breakout, we get the short from high, we catch the breakdown. One of the two. And or I let you guys know my higher time frame bias on our bigger support towards the 89,000 area on what I'm looking and how I'm looking to trade that. If we do come into here, this is a major sell-off area for me until proven otherwise. And that's it's fairly simple. If you need to slow down this video and watch it, please do. And if you have questions, join the Discord. I am active. Fucking ask me on Instagram. I really don't care. As long as you show some initiative and you're actually trying to learn, I will show you. I will show you everything that I've gone through to not do to make money within the market. Like, I just want to see people succeed. I want myself to succeed. I love making these videos. I love helping people, and I understand the Bitcoin market like no one else. Like, I shit you not. If I had a fucking $1 billion, I would be the most successful and most wealthy BTC trader in the entire planet. Obviously, I don't. But my P&L gains are fucking incredible. And the way that I understand this market to be able to take a loss and be like, okay, well, this loss was invalidated because of this. Now I know that that's why where I was wrong. But even with my invalidation, I'm catching a new position because I'm like, okay, well, that's my invalidation. Boom. Now we're looking for the opposite of what I was just looking for. You know what I mean? Oh. But I'm excited. It's February. I've taken very minimal trades this month, obviously, or this month and this whole year. I've just been sitting in shorts, closed out shorts. I'm now sitting in Dubai on the Palm, which is a very big blessing. And I got some big trips planned up this year. And yeah, where the community is going to be doing some trips too. So if you're not inside the community, join that. Like, it's very small. And sure, if you think that $150 is going to change my life for each month, don't join. I don't want you inside. I seriously don't. But yeah, other than that, ask questions. It's gonna be good. I will somewhat post. I'm gonna try and post daily updates to YouTube. Maybe not daily. Maybe like twice a week or something like that. Just letting you guys know like what's going on, where my head's at with the market, how we're looking to be attacking and approaching things. But overall, it's a little bit difficult, and if you want more intraday updates, there's updates and live streams every day within that Discord. I'm telling you, there's so much value within that. If you found this to be valuable, the inside of that server is going to be fucking 100 times more valuable because you have access to myself and my other traders that are inside. They're very successful as well. But yeah, that's going to wrap things up. I've got alerts set. I am looking for shorts, like I did mention, off the swing failure pattern, or if we do lose 69.2, or the buys that I did mention. I've let you guys know some multiple scenarios that I'm looking to trade. I will be posting my setups within the Discord. If you want them live, you got to join. I'm not just going to be able to DM and reach out to y'all and let you know what I'm taking. But yeah, that's going to wrap things up for the video. I'm going to switch back to the camera here. Like I said throughout the video, join the Discord. Please like, comment, subscribe. Anything helps. It helps the algorithm. I love doing this. I love making videos. I've got more videos coming. I've got some very serious trading videos that are coming out that are not just towards Bitcoin, essentially. It's towards the actual strategies and a lot of the actual, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I have some videos coming out on teaching me or breaking down my exact strategies, what's working, what's not working, confluences, technicals, fundamentals, emotional, physical, balance within your life, pretty much everything that you need to do as a trader to become successful within the markets. If you guys want that, leave a comment, say pre-access, and I'll give you early access to some of the video or some of the contents. Or some of the content within. And yeah, it's gonna wrap things up. I hope you guys fucking enjoyed. It's gonna be interesting. I got some videos coming. I'm gonna try and scale this YouTube. I hope this is providing some value to some of you, and I hope some of you are enjoying this. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.